question of the day, family, is does heat and humidity affect your cigar smoking experience? We're going to try an experiment and we're going to see what we think. Y'all hang on. Good morning, my cigar smoking family. It's your boy LeeMack912, baby. 912, and I'm out here again in the heat for y'all because it is hot and the sun is coming, family. The sun is coming, so we're gonna see what we can do with this one. Today we are gonna be smoking a new release from La Aurora. It's the 107 Ecuador. I got my new glasses coming today too. Oh, it's the 107th anniversary, Ecuador. Shout out to my brother Alexander Brandon. Bow. There's your density, and shout out to my man Tim Rollins, the original density man. I ain't seen him in a while, but I gotta go check out Tim. Aroma on this one, sweet tobacco. It smells good. $10.95. This is the, make sure I got the right size here. This is the Toro, and the Toro is 5.5 by 54. So she's a nice solid cigar in your hand. Wow. Feels kind of, I'm gonna call it original, like old school tobacco. We got some veins here in the wrapper. Doesn't look like it's real fancy. No ups, no extras. No ups, no extras like the old Herb Scheib commercials. Earl Scheib. Some of y'all don't know about Earl Scheib. Some of you are old enough to know about Earl. Anyway, the wrapper is Ecuadorian Colorado Maduro. So it's Ecuadorian Colorado Maduro. And the binder is Dominican Corojo. And the filler is a mix of Dominican and Nicaragua. So with that Corojo and that Nicaraguan, what I'm expecting is some sort of spice, and I'm expecting some sort of strength, but it's advertised as a medium strength cigar. So we're gonna see. And I will give you a full disclosure, that's what it's called, full disclosure. In the past, I have not really liked La Aurora cigars. Not really at all. But there are some that I like. We got a pretty funky looking cap on the head here. I can't really see. I told you I'm waiting on my new glasses. We got a pretty funky looking cap there. But for $10.95, what the hell do you expect? Shout out to my brother Money Matt. Hey, Money Matt. Oh, I got to go inside. I left my beer inside, Matt. I'm going to show you what I'm smoking. Shout out to brother Dexter. Medium firm draw. My sister Hyacinth would like to draw on this one. I'm hoping that like in about an hour, we just have a nice cloud just pop over top of me so I can finish this damn thing. But hey, we gonna see. We gonna see. I had to just check and make sure that the microphone was still working. Cold draw. That same sweet tobacco that you get on the wrapper. Same thing on the foot. It's almost like a sweet raisin, some kind of dried fruit, plums, prunes, raisin. All right, we're gonna light this thing up, family. Had to find my new lighter. Shout out to brother Dexter. Shout out to my brother Dave Hall. Hey man, I miss you and all my brothers and sisters up there at Spartan Cigar. Life goes on, but I miss y'all. Shout out to Tony and Ed. Tony was my boss lady. probably, I would say, one of the best bosses that I had working for her. Was never like going to work. So I did enjoy working at the lounge. I didn't come there looking for a job. She came and dragged me and said, I need some help. Can you help me, please? So I started out helping her. I ended up being a long-time employee. At one point, I was the only employee. I was like, how the hell I'm the only one left? Sweet tobacco still same. No real spice. Well, not yet. Hold on, because on the finish, there is a little bit of spice that creeps up. It's creeping up on the back of my tongue. So I'm gonna put spice creep. That's what I'm gonna call it, spice creep. Shout out to my brother MD Spider, my brother Gray Man, Money Matt. We already said what's up to you. Shout out to Money Matt. We already got you. Matt Bailey, Carnell Hayes, Sister Irene. All the people that come and hang out with us on Sunday night on our Substack Ira Busto channel. Shout out to all of y'all. Today is another great day, family. Another great day, family. That I got caught up between words and I started thinking because I started tasting the cigar. Went out this morning and picked up some crabs. I had to send my my old neighbor Ron, the guy who used to be cutting the grass. He liked crabs too. We used to eat a lot of crabs together. I had to send him a picture of my crab tray. I said, "How about this here, boy?" All right, family. Let me go inside and get my beer, and so I can show Matt what it is. Show Money Matt what I'm drinking today. And we will be back. This cigar, I'm gonna say right now, is like right down the middle of the road. It ain't bad. I don't feel like it's exceptional. I feel like it's just getting started on the light up. I feel like it ain't bad. Now here's what is making me also feel good about the cigar. It's $11. $11. It's $11. Now, typically for me with La Aurora cigars, I typically, they do a lot of Dominican stuff, and I typically don't rock too much with Dominican. This is a mix of Dominican and Nicaraguan filler. The blend is probably more to my liking, more to my palate. Retro hair. Picks up a little bit of that sweetness in the tobacco. And it also is picking up spice. What type of spice you say, LeeMack912? Does not like cayenne spice. Maybe a very mild jalapeno. But she ain't bad. She ain't bad. If we look at the burn line, you see the burn line's kind of thick and, you know, it doesn't look real fancy or whatever. This reminds you of like the cigars that the guys would be smoking down on Calle Ocho or in Havana. It's just the old guys that are smoking. There's no band on it. It's just a cigar that they're smoking. Didn't have to look real fancy. Does what it needs to do. Gets where it needs to go. And it don't cost you a whole lot of money. All right, family, we'll be right back. All All right, family, and Money Matt. This is really from Money Matt. Today we got a local beer. This is South Bank Hazy IPA from Aardwolf Brewing Company. Bow Bow, right there. This is brewed and canned by Aardwolf in Jacksonville, Florida. Pretty cool. It's a hazy IPA. I was looking for the alcohol percentage for those of you who needed to know, and I don't think I see it. Interesting. Yeah, I guess they said, if we don't show you, you don't need to know. Anyway. Test 1 2. Okay, I just got to test 1 2. Make sure, this camera's over here. The mic is in the sun, and I can't see it. But anyway, I'm gonna pull my cup out here because what I learned is if I try to drink beer like I did in Maryland, and put that can right next to me, 2 sips later, this beer is gonna be hot as hell. So therefore, we're gonna put it in our insulated can. So you learn things as you go along in life, family. You learn things. But another great day, family. I'm having a good time. That's good. That is good. So, the La Aurora 107, 107th anniversary, 107 years. Congratulations to La Aurora for being around that long. All right, I'm gonna get on into this cigar. I'm gonna let it open up some and then I'll be back. All right, family. LeeMack912, and I am here smoking the La Aurora 107 anniversary. 107 Seal Siete, something like that. Mil Siete, Mil is 1,000. Something like that. Anyway, not a bad cigar. Picking up some coffee notes, just a little bit of that slight bitter. And spice. And on the finish, I'm gonna call it like an alkaline finish. Almost like that 9-volt battery taste. The retro is smooth. Tobacco. Little tiny tits of spice, not much. So, not much. I don't know, family. I've been talking a lot about making decisions lately and facing a decision in life and the fork in the road. It's funny to me that I have a lot of friends that say, man, I admire you packing up and moving. I couldn't do that. I'ma just die here. That's cool. Do you want to stay there? Is that where you want to be? Well, no, I don't really want to be here, but I don't think I could move. Well, I'm sorry for you. The one thing I've learned is that life can be short. So therefore, you've got to take every opportunity to do the things that you can do while you are able to do them. Tomorrow is not promised to any of us. Some people will be saving for tomorrow, saving for tomorrow, saving for tomorrow, saving for tomorrow, and then tomorrow never comes. Or you get sick. How many people do you know that was healthy one day, next day had a heart attack and died, next day they had a stroke, and all of a sudden now they're incapacitated, you know, had some kind of disease that they didn't know they had, and all of a sudden it affected them. Now they're not able to do any of the things that they were able to do. I will continue to do all that I can do while I'm able to do it. That's just me. Every day I get older, every day I take a step closer to the grave. I don't know how long that's going to be, but it's the truth. People don't want to face the truth, but it is the truth. So while I am able, I go do those things. Now, there are some things that I am no longer able or willing to do. When I was a kid and younger, not always a kid, but a grown man, a young man, when it came to moving stuff and picking up stuff and using your back and your muscles and your legs and all that, I had no problem doing that type of stuff. None. I do it, work all day, sweat all day, don't drink nothing, you know, damn near pass out because I had to get the job done. Now, negative. I'm not doing none of that shit. If it looked too heavy for me, I ain't picking it up. I just ain't gonna do it. Because the way my back is set up, I could just bend over to tie my shoelaces and sneeze at the same time and be out for 2 weeks. I've had it happen. So I don't take those chances anymore. The other thing is I've worked with two people that died close to, at, or near the job. I had one guy, he was in his early 70s. He was coming to work every day, and every day you see he would walk a little bit slower, a little bit slower. He's an old guy. I'm old too, but he was older than me. And he just kept coming to work. Why? Because he had a no good daughter, might have been on drugs, son-in-law that wasn't no good, and he had some grandkids that he had to take care of. Now, I get it. I'm not going to say I wouldn't necessarily do the same thing. But what happened to this guy? He came in one morning. He was always there bright and early, rode in on the van pool. He got there, sat down at his desk. I don't know. He just sat down, put his head down on his desk and died. Finito, gone, over, right there in the office. Never got to retire. All that money that he was saving, never got to use it. So I got three people I'm going to talk about. Had another guy, I took over as his job as supervisor at one time. He had a bad leg, went in to get operation on his bad leg, and he had a medical mistake. They operated on the other leg. So now they screwed up the other leg. The bad leg was bad. Now he's in a wheelchair. So now he can't walk at all, but he's every day coming to work, in the wheelchair, whatever. You know that was a good case. You know that could have been a good payout. I wouldn't have been working no more, me, myself. But that's what he did. That's what he chose to do. So he came to work every day. So one day on the way home from work, 2-lane road, right there outside of Lakehurst, New Jersey, a car crossed over the double line and hit him head on and killed him. Never got to retire. Never got to do any of those things that he had been planning for and saving for all those years. Didn't get to do any of that. Third guy I'm gonna talk about is Jack. Jack was deacon at my church, and Jack was a big guy. He was a big, broad guy. He was about 6'2", 6'3", I don't know how many pounds. He was just, he was just a big dude, right? Jack always drove a little tiny car, saving money. Him and his wife, when they retired, they were gonna travel, they were gonna do all these things. He was saving money. His wife got sick and died before she could retire and before he could retire. So now they couldn't do any of those things. So one of the things after Jack got himself together, after he, had buried his wife and settled down a little bit, Jack went and bought a Cadillac, big Cadillac. Jack told me, he said, Lee, don't wait until you get old to do all the things that you want to do in life. And he told me this story about him and his wife. But he says, you see this car I'm driving? He said, you don't see I'm a big guy. He said, this car fits me. The size fits me. It's comfortable for me. He said, for years, I drove in a little tiny car. I squashed myself in that little car to save money and go to work 2, 3 jobs, whatever. He said, I don't know why I didn't buy a car like this earlier on in life. So don't wait, Lee. He told me that. Jack is now dead and gone as well, but I remember what he told me. So, family, don't wait until life is damn near over to figure out you want to try to get it together and do some things. You got to save like you might have it tomorrow that you need some money for, but you got to spend some money today. because tomorrow really is not promised. This is not a bad cigar. I'm going to call it really right down the middle. I'm going to call it middle of the road. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just okay. Now, I started off saying, does the humidity affect your smoking experience? And I need somebody to tell me, does the humidity affect your palate? What do you think? Because since I've been down here in Florida, I've noticed that some cigars that I have smoked, that I have liked in the past, don't necessarily taste as good when I smoked them in Maryland. I was in my garage, it was cool, it was less humid, I was in a space that was comfortable, and the cigar tastes better. I don't know. This cigar is right in the middle. We smoked a cigar last week on the Meet in the Middle show. Everybody else said it was strong. Matt Bailey said it was so strong he couldn't even smoke it. He had to put it down. And when he came back the next day to it, it was killing him again. Me, I ended up saying, this is a mild cigar. I don't know. So y'all let me know. Put it in the comments. What do you think? Does the humidity and the heat affect how your cigar tastes? All right, family, I'll be back. All right, family. We are smoking still the 107, La Aurora 107, the Ecuador Toro. Ecuadorian Maduro, Dominican Corojo, Dominican and Nicaraguan filler. $10.95 for this Toro. So good value for the cigar. I would suggest that you smoke this cigar a little slower than faster. I'm trying to chooch it along and get done with it, so because the sun is headed my way and I'm trying to get out of the sun. It's getting a little bit hotter. I would also suggest that this cigar probably has some younger tobacco in it, not really aged very, very long. And that's going to be expressed by the thick burn line, dark burn line that's on it. For $11, I don't think it's a bad cigar. I wouldn't hesitate to put it in my buddy box for those people that don't smoke cigars because they don't know what they taste in any damn way. I tend to not necessarily like a lot of the Ecuadorian tobaccos, and I'm not a big fan of Dominican tobacco. So therefore, the taste that's there, which is what it should be, may not fit my palate. So I'm only giving you what I am tasting based on what I like, based on my palate. So let me give you my numbers for this one, family. For the price, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Flavor, I think it's just average flavor. It's got good construction, 5. Overall smoking experience, a 3.3, which gives this one a 3.6 out of 5 on the LeeMack912 scale. So that's slightly over average in my book. So when you ask me how it is, I'll say, you know, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. It ain't excellent, but it ain't bad. 3.6 is pretty good. So I thank y'all all for stopping in. I want to thank Ish from BAMF Cigars for having me on his show this past week on Monday. If you missed it, you can go back and catch the replay. We had some issues getting started, but we finally got it there, and I enjoyed it. It's funny, my girl from Ancestry said, people ask her, how do you deal with the crazy when it comes to Ish? She said, maybe that's because I'm a little crazy myself. I relate to that. I like people based on who they are and who they are to me, not who somebody else says they are. Until you do something against me, or until you do something that is something that I don't like, I don't got no problem with you. Some people I click with, some people I don't, and it's okay. Those I don't click with, I let you sit over there in Japan or wherever you are. Those that I do click with, I tell you, come on in and we have good conversations and whatever. So don't worry about the people that don't like you and don't click with you. It's okay. You do what you do with the people that you like. When you wake up in the morning, you got to tell yourself, family, today is going to be another great day. Why? Because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between the truth and the lie. So therefore, because it doesn't know that difference, you might as well tell it a good doggone lie and go on and have yourself a great day. What happens is when you face a problem and you're like, oh man, your subconscious going, yo, bro, it's a good day. Yo, sis, today is a great day. Don't worry about it. Come on, we can figure this out. And then that's what you do. So it don't cost you nothing to try it. Shout out to OG Rick. Shout out to Party Hard. He got out of jail. He ain't in jail no more in Dominican Republic. Hope you keep things together there, my brother. Anyway, we're going to see y'all next time. I'm going to get out this sun because you can see I'm getting a little brown. We'll see y'all later. Peace.